We'll see if we can unlock some characters, because I think we just have to play through it. In the meantime, I can grab the Steam Deck and we can see what it looks like directly from there. See what we get. Okay. So I just have to turn the... I think I just have to actually get rid of the Wi-Fi. I'm going to see if this thing will just keep running on its own for a minute. There we go. Oops, oops, oops. You're connecting to something. All right. I mean, this game's not going to show too much difference, but we could throw up the the graphics capabilities and the frames per second and all that stuff. Oh, look at that. That was kind of neat. And you can definitely see like where they can go with this and add more and more characters, things like that. Kind of DLC and stuff. If they're going to go and do every Tem. What is the plus thing here? Synergies. Oh, I didn't see that before. Fierce Claw. We'll have to see if we can upgrade that as we go. Oops. Is it still running? Or did the stream drop out? Unstable. Extremely unstable. Is it even running on the YouTube side? It shows it. I'm just going to see if the stream is up and running at all or if I'm talking to nobody. I could be talking to nobody. Sorry, I'm having a little bit of a issue. I'm trying to figure out. Give me 1 second. Welcome, Nothing Self. How are you? And LFC. I'm just gonna it is working. Okay, good. It was showing that it wasn't for a second there, so I didn't know what that was. But yeah, welcome. Favorite style of game? I do like Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. Yeah, that one's really cool. And I was saying earlier that this is a kind of the same quality of that in terms of like graphic fidelity and stuff like that. And it's kind of a little bit maybe more Vampire Survivors in terms of like the characters being the individual Tems. So far, I'm liking this, but I definitely like Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. I've also liked that Yet Another Zombie Survivors. And obviously I like Vampire Survivors, but this could be like one of the top ones. I'm up in Seattle. Well, up in the mountains of like Washington. I don't live anywhere near the city, so the reason why I was worried about the stream was Starlink, because that's what I stream off of. Icy Dragon Breath, welcome. How are you? How about you guys? What's your favorite? I know Nothing Self. Mako Eyes, welcome. Good to see you. Thank you for stopping in. I know Nothing Self, you were saying Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. Or Deep Rock Survivor. Deep Rock Galactic Survivor, yeah. Any other ones that you played? Let's see. How about we go with Fierce Claw? Yeah, I was a little bit worried that the stream had dropped out, so I was thinking Starlink was the culprit. Because Twitch was doing something weird. I have to reload that. I do tend to keep those streams open so I can see like if it goes down, but it's okay. Regardless, as long as somebody's there, you know, you want it to be able to work for everybody and be nice, smooth streams, but sometimes it doesn't work that way. Oh, you live in Seattle as well? Oh, yeah. It's great weather we're having. Yeah, I live, if you know where Leavenworth is, like head out towards Leavenworth on Highway 2. I'm like out that way. So I have to have like Starlink. Don't even have cell phone coverage. It seems different enough. Yeah, you know, the mechanics are so close on a lot of these. Like how different can it be? But I think it's just, you know, kind of making it their own, which is kind of cool. So they're adding like things like synergies, which I haven't figured out yet. They've got the evolutions. I think there's, you know, a few other things there. It looks like they're locking attacks to each character, or each of the Tems. So like you can't have like fire for the platypi. You can only have like fire on the smazzy or whatever. So that's kind of interesting to kind of like gate those, so you can't just use them on any character. Oh, you're in North Seattle. Okay. Yeah, I haven't been downtown in a while. I used to work down years ago, like right downtown, like along the waterfront. So it was always nice. Moscow, welcome. Mr. Trump. We'll see what he does. I'm not going to like sit there and have major opinions on it until everybody's in office and all that stuff again. We've had like various degrees of success with politicians and a lot of different failures from everybody. But welcome. All right, let's see if we can wipe these guys out. So there's our evolution. So yeah, you can start evolving. He's a little bit more angry. We were doing some testing on the Steam Deck before everybody started to come in. And, like, there's not a lot of variation. You're going to get about 60 frames per second on the Steam Deck. Right now, playing on a 4090, so yeah, there's no concern, obviously, with this. Like, it'll run however high a frame rate you need. But, like, the things that it does change... And I can start to see like some more detail in the shadows and stuff like that and the reflections on 4K than you could on like that 1280 by 800. But the reflections are what you like start to like remove as you go down. Like if you go to low settings, you're going to remove reflections and your shadows and stuff like that. Okay, let's see. What else can we jump into? Menace from the Deep. I did see that, yeah. I think they've just been promoting that recently. Look at my hat. It's all crazy. Yeah, Saturday's stream will be interesting, Mako. Like, I was playing through some more of Buckshot Roulette just to kind of see, like, how long things are and how we can make it interesting. And you can have like really fast turnarounds, right? If you played it already, you'd know like it can be like really quick. And it's a great game, but I'm kind of looking at it like how we can make it more interesting. Oh, look, I'm still more invisible. I'm trying to cut that down. So we may have some different, like we may be doing a give and take in terms of like Saturday's stream for that may be like, for every round, it either takes away or adds a Steam key in that sense. So it's kind of going to be a little bit more interesting. There's a couple different things I've been thinking about for like the gamification of how we do the giveaway kind of thing. Oh, you bought an OLED from China? Okay, very cool. Why'd you have to buy it from China? Is it just easier to get them there? I didn't even know if like Steam had launched the Steam Deck in China. That's interesting. Why is the new Dragon Age? It's tough. I mean, it's like the Horizon Zero Dawn remaster and some other things. Even if you have like frame generation, they still need to do some optimization, but there's only so much they can do. I think maybe you might be able to get like, give it another week, let Dragon Age do a couple more patch updates and things of that nature. You might be able to get like a locked 40 frames per second, which would be just fine, right? I think Horizon Zero Dawn, we may not see that. Even with frame generation, looks like it's even worse on that. Oh, it was cheaper to get it through that. Gotcha. I was just curious. I didn't even know if they had launched the Steam Deck in China yet. So I was wondering if it was like a roundabout way that it would be cheaper to get it there or not. But that makes sense. Still going to play Stalker 2 next week. Yep. Stalker 2's on the schedule, as well as tomorrow is it's Lego Horizon Adventures. Not everybody's going to be into that, but I'm going to be doing that tomorrow in the morning. All right, let's start next round here. But yeah, next week, I think it's... Is it Thursday? Is Stalker 2? I have to look. So we've got... Yeah, today, Temtem. Tomorrow, Lego Horizon. Saturday is going to be the Buckshot Roulette Fog Versus, where I give away Steam keys. And then the weekly Factor podcast is coming back on Sunday. So if you haven't already, you can subscribe to the channel. You have to do it on YouTube to vote. But if you go over to YouTube, you can vote on what games get shown on Sunday on the Steam Deck and the Legion Go. And essentially, I just go through and like show the settings, and we do some optimization and stuff like that to see what's the best images that we can get. But that's going to be on Sundays now. And then next week, where's my events page? I think it's Thursday. No, Wednesday. Stalker 2 should be Wednesday. And then Thursday is Star Wars Outlaws that launches on Steam. All right, let's do Smazzy again. Kick is relentless with the botting. I've heard that's the only way you can do things on Kick, though. Like, if you really want to become, like, popular over there, even for the big streamers, they have to do view botting, which is crazy. All right, let's see if we can get a little bit further with this. Are these things anything? I think they are. No, they're not. We'll do some just normal playthrough of it now. But yeah, look for the Steam Deck of this. The Steam Deck video, the dedicated one, will go up today for this one. Legion Go will probably be tomorrow. I wouldn't doubt it. It's just going to take me a little bit of time. But yeah, we'll be doing some more games. I'm thinking about even, I know we had talked about this earlier, but doing like an Elden Ring playthrough as well. Sometime in late November, December, we could be doing that. But try to hit the newer releases for sure. Oh yeah, LFC, take it easy. Thanks again. Thanks for swinging by. And enjoy your OLED. How is it going to be this week, or is it within a couple weeks that you'll be getting it? I think you'll be happy with it. I like the OLED. I like the original LCD version, but the OLED screen does look amazing. I wish that the Legion Go had an OLED screen. It's hard to, like, once you get an OLED, and I'm talking about like on, you know, like your handheld device, or even like, you know, a screen for your PC. Man, the blacks in it and things like that are so dark that it's hard to like go back to IPS or LCD screens. It is, and I know that's probably snobbish, but it's like, man, if you can find a good deal on an OLED, it's well worth it. All right, take it easy, LFC. Good to see you. But yeah, I ended up, taking and putting, investing some of the YouTube money the ROG Ally, or not ROG Ally, the ROG PNG or PG 42-inch OLED. I don't know what they call it, Swift maybe, ROG Swift is their screens. Anyhow, and man, I really can't get over the difference in that from an IPS, because I was using what I thought was a decent IPS screen. It's like night and day. And my buddy had always told me, he's like, oh, you need to get like a OLED TV. I kept saying, whatever. Once I saw like the Nintendo Switch OLED, I was like, yeah, that's pretty nice. And then the Steam Deck OLED, I was like, okay, well, it's pretty nice. And I had the chance to get one of these, bigger screens for an OLED. I think that's really the only thing I'll use from now on. It is such a difference. Although there's issues with everything, right? Like there's supposedly burn-in that you could have, like if something like a web browser or like your Windows taskbar is up on your screen, it could run the risk of burn-in, right? Like those old, I forget what they called them. They were called what were they? They were like the first flat screen TVs. Oh, what was the tech for it? I can't even remember. Oh, somebody followed. I don't know why the thing didn't show up. Oh, LFC, thank you for subscribing. Awesome. That's cool. I was hoping those things would show up because they weren't showing up on the last stream. And I did some more work and tried to get it running, so now they are, but it's just a little delayed. Also, I can even use my right stick to hit this attack. Okay. To kind of direct it. I tried doing that on the other one, the platypus, and I didn't notice it coming up, but that was early on when we started playing it. Plasma, that's it, Nothing Self. Yeah, plasma screens. They were the ones that had they were really bad with burn-in. Like you could get burn-in within like a day or two if you kept the same image on them, and usually it would be like a DVD player or something, right, back in the day. So they had like really bad issues. And I've heard OLEDs have a similar thing, but my one friend that I used to actually do podcasts with and stuff like that, he's owned a Sony TV that's OLED for years, 2 years, 3 years at least. And he doesn't turn it off, as far as I know. Like he just leaves his like PS5 running constantly, and he's never had that. So he's telling me that it's like not likely that burn-in is as big of a deal, but still, when you're paying like this screen cost me, I got it on sale for, I waited until I could get it as cheap as I could. $800 was the cheapest I could find it. And that's a lot for anything, man. I don't care who you are, but you don't want to like mess around with it at that kind of a price. So I turn off my PCs at night and stuff like that. So I like try and do my best of not letting it get to that concerning issue. But we'll see. But like the OLED's the OLED on the Steam Deck's never had an issue, so I don't know why. And I've left that thing on 24 hours, like forcing it to stay on to do some things, like downloads, because again, Starlink's slow. And like the screen, I didn't let it go to sleep or anything like that. And it's never had an issue, so I don't know. Maybe smaller screens are less prone. I couldn't tell you. Let's see. Let's go with more melee. But yeah, that's my experience with like plasma on, to go back to it, like plasma on the Steam Deck, or plasma OLED on the Steam Deck versus the LCD, the screen does make a big difference, but I think it's hard to like say, oh, is the upgrade worth it if it's just for the screen? And you got to buy like a brand new device and you've already had that Steam Deck LCD. I guess if you can get rid of it, but I don't think they're worth a lot. Like, I think like a used Steam Deck on the market is maybe $300, $250. I know I sold one when I got the OLED, and I think I only got like $250 for it. I wasn't looking to get a lot for it, but because for me, it's like, well, I write off the Steam Deck, and then like if I want to do the upgrade, you can't write off the amount that you sell it for. So like obviously if you get it $500 for it, then you only have to pay like $150 to upgrade it. That would make sense, but that's not the case. So, but I still get to write off some of the loss on the other one. But, you know, I use these things a lot, so I wasn't trying to charge somebody like going rate. I was trying to give them a deal like $200 or $250, whatever it was when the OLED came out, is what I sold my 512 like Steam Deck for, the original LCD that I had. All right, Dragon Scale. Let's do more melee because they're getting close. Let's run in here and see some nice reflections. Oh, these usually have food. Yes, we need that. Most of these damn bullet hells become like just run away and point backwards. Constantly on the move to get away. Until you can get like everything that you need. The battery life is more for sure. I mean, that's another advantage, right? Like in most cases, I will say you get probably about close to an hour more of battery life on the OLED versus the LCD. That's most of the cases that I find. Sometimes it can be a little bit better than that. Like if you're playing Hades 2, you know, the OLED can give you damn near like 6 hours. It's crazy. And especially if you like, that's if you cut down like to 40 frames per second. And I think it was that. I forget like the total, the real like benefits and efficiencies that you had to run. But I think that was with like knocking it to like 40 frames per second and turning off Bluetooth and lowering the screen brightness. I think I was able to get like almost 6 hours on the OLED for Hades 2, which is super impressive. But, you know, that's Hades 2 versus like Dragon Age Veilguard, right? Like where you're probably only going to get maybe an hour and a half just because it's running it constantly. Yeah, that's right. See, Mako? These are days where everybody gets, oh wait, did I hit the end of oh, that's the end of the level. I hadn't run into that yet. Yeah, these are days where you can actually, like, root for somebody. But speaking of that, like I was saying, with Buckshot Roulette, I think we may end up doing, because there's a couple different ways to play it. The first way is to just, you know, kind of go through the story mode kind of thing, where you have like 3 rounds, and usually that first round can be like the most pain to get through. So maybe what we'll do is like every round is a Steam key. Oh my god, look at all these things. Holy cow. They were like really like backing me into a corner. Oh, that's right. I have my ultimate power here. Let's just clear the road. There we go. He's got like some steamroller kind of thing. So let's see. We need more damage. Unfortunately, it's very temporary. Oh, oh, what's that thing? I'm gonna go for it because I'm gonna die. But yeah, I was thinking like each round is a Steam key, and oh, he got me behind that tree. Each round is a Steam key, and the payout will be at the when I die, right, kind of thing. And if I don't die, if I make it all the way through, then there's no Steam keys. So we'd like make it like one of those challenging things to where it's like, because I think, you know, and I don't have a problem with giving away Steam keys. Like I could probably be fine with just giving away 20. I think we've been averaging, I've averaged it out for no reason other than just to understand, like, out of curiosity, how many Steam keys were going on. I think we averaged about 6 per stream, five or 6 per stream. But I think with like Buckshot Roulette, you could definitely run into the scenario where it's like 20 in a stream, which would be fine too. That's not a problem, but you want to make it interesting and fun, right? So I got to figure that out. Yeah, I think it's a challenging thing. I was thinking like, oh, you could do it like with every time the dealer racks the shotgun, you know, like does the, you know, kind of thing, which happens like up to 8 times per round, something like that. We could figure something out with that. How many like times that you know, use a blank on yourself or something like that. I was thinking about different ways that we could make it interesting. Let's see, we'll go with the platyped again. Actually, do we have any upgrades? I think we can. So that was max HP. He's got a lower HP than the Smazzy. So luck. Reducing cooldown. I think that, oh, that's the ultimate, is a tsunami, but I don't have any way to upgrade that yet. Speed, armor, damage. So we can upgrade damage. Is it shared Pan Suns or whatever? It is. Okay. Or it's not. So like they each have their own Pan Sun account or amounts. So if we take and go back to platypi, it's weird. It says there's 400 for him, and then it's 13,205 for the bottom. Is that shared and the one with their picture is specific? I don't know. Let's see if we can do this upgrade. I can. I don't understand. Maybe like... Let's do the upgrade all the way. Let's just spend some of these things. So there, that one's upgraded all the way. That one is... I'm just wondering if like the Smazzy will have like 1,000 locked to him, so you can't spend that, or that's in their account. It kind of is interesting to lock it to them. Speed. Okay, let's do this one. Cooldown. Okay, that's maxed. We'll do some speed. One more. Maxed. Armor. Maxed. What about this one? I'm going to try to spend down as much as I can. Okay, this will do. Maybe. Okay, now we're at about 1,000. Let's do the luck now. Okay, so now we've went... Well, we'll just spend all of them. That's about as much as I could spend. So now, how much does this guy have? So he does have a dedicated 1,000 to him. Okay, so each of them do have dedicated amounts, but then there's this shared, like, amount as well. That's different. I think I've seen that. Okay, let's use our platypi again. See if we can unlock at least an area. Should be a little bit faster. Oh yeah, he even has the direction as well. I didn't notice that the first time when I played because I thought I tried it, but then I thought, oh, it's an auto-targeting system, so you can't change anything. Raise maximum HP. Let's do that. Try to see how far we can go. Before I was just kind of messing around, but this time we'll try and see. So let's do fluid barrier. I take it that is kind of like our... The fluid barrier is just kind of like on, and then it like just... Nope, it's directional. I was thinking maybe it would like work 360, but it's directional. Yeah, let's do this. Get our health regeneration going. And let's do some more of that. We'll try and make a true run on this time. Before I was like I said, toying around with it, just trying to understand, seeing performance, but let's start to see how far we can get. Can we unlock like a new level? I usually do these very slow. Like I have a lot of time in like Vampire Survivors or Deep Rock Galactic or yet another zombie survivor or whatever. But in terms of like getting things done, I just kind of run around. I don't care too much about like trying to unlock things. Nope. Now this is a nest. We ran into these, or summoning circle that brings a nest or something. Or just more enemies, I guess it is. Alright, big wave, ultimate. Look at that. That's nice. I like that. That looks really cool. Like I said, their quality is really good. Do some projectiles. Let's do some more melee. Let's do our key field. And there's our evolution. Let's upgrade our duck, our platypus. Let's just get some of this. Yeah, I like this game though. If you own Temtem, the original Temtem, I think you can get it for $8.99, so it's $1 off. So they are giving you somewhat of a deal. Not much. Yeah, the Castlevania DLC was different. I mean, that... Was it massively different? No, but it was very different from anything else. I thought it was really good. I enjoy that. I think that one's... You know, seeing Ponkel do something unique and really kind of taking advantage of like the, you know, the licensing from Konami made a lot of sense and actually ends up looking really nice. So yeah, I'd say definitely if you get a chance and you like Vampire Survivors, pick that DLC up for sure. I would probably say like if you're down the road on like Vampire Survivors like that, pick that up before you pick this up. Very kind of thing. Because I think they did a lot of work on that, especially the amount of weapons, characters, you know, the cool like Castlevania map style that they did, and like actually going through the castle instead of just in an open kind of field like arena. I thought that was a neat little touch. And we saw a good bit of it. I think we went through like all of the castle when we were doing that on stream. So it was considerable size. Okay, might have to use the ultimate. Nice. Get our money. The key field. This is the one I want. I want to kind of have like, this is my favorite weapon in all these is like just the one that's like a circle, and like they just come in and they just get like decimated. Well, this one doesn't do the same as like pans, but like, yeah, you can just like relax, kind of just walk through the level. It's the lazy way to play. My foot pedal was getting out of hand there. Oh, you end up working early and late? Oh, early, lately, I gotcha. Yeah, no, I mean, there'll be... The streams I'm going to try to make are, you know, as we get more and more folks like joining streams and things like that, I mean, there'll be more of them. I would really like to start doing like a full playthrough of... And you know, putting like 8 hours in or something in a day to Elden Ring or like Demon Souls or something like that, right? Like games that I really enjoy like that and doing, because I have the ability to do it, right? It's just been one of those things where today I had a client that was like, yeah, you know, want to do a meeting, and I'm like, can we push till Friday? They're like, no. And I'm like, that's fine. You know, I don't have to worry about playing Temtem like right when it launches. I could have, but I'd rather like get the money to be able to then play like 8 hours one day, another day, or something like that. So yeah, here's where we got to choose. Like if we want to get rid of any, I'm going to get rid of the fluid barrier, and we'll put wave in there, because that fluid barrier, I didn't think it was too exciting, but being able to do something like that, so then there's more chance of everybody being able to jump on. Oh, you got today off? Very nice. Well, I appreciate you swinging in on your day off and checking out the stream. But yeah, we'll be doing some more, like you can see on the group page. I started adding actually like everything throughout the week. So hopefully, like I said, in December we can start doing like a full Elden Ring playthrough or a full playthrough of something, whether it's a brand new game or one of the newer titles or just kind of a fan favorite. Like I like all the Dark Souls games, Dark Souls clones, Souls-likes, any of those, right? Like I'm happy to do. But Stalker 2 looks interesting. I'm kind of hoping that it's good, given that the other ones were good. You know, you can never guarantee. But then I was also, and I'm not a huge fan of Star Wars, like I used to be. Like as a kid I was, but I've been looking at, let's like wipe this out and try to get this boss. I've been looking at that Outlaws, which is going to hit Steam. And I know Ubisoft's going to have it at least 50% off, you know, when it launches, because it was exclusive to like what, Epic for a period of time. So like actually might jump in on that, just check it out. And if it's interesting, play through it. But I heard that there's so many issues with it. I was kind of hoping by the time it gets to Steam that they've got all that like, you know, cleared. Because I would like to enjoy Ubisoft games again. It's been a long time since I've enjoyed one. Like, really enjoyed one. Like, saw like they were putting like quality effort into it. Just was not happy with the Skull and Bones. That just felt like a mobile game. Like, it was definitely lackluster compared to what they could do. And like the most recent Assassin's Creed stuff, Mirage looks great, played okay, like had good feel to it. I think I liked, I don't know why, I just like Valhalla better. Maybe it was the theme or whatever, but yeah, I'd like to like some of their, you know, get back into liking a lot of their stuff. So, I don't know, we'll see. But then there's so many games that came out that I just didn't have a chance to play through, like Silent Hill. Haven't played through that. And there was just so many people playing that one. It wasn't going to be kind of one that I was looking to play during like October, but I'd love to play through it. So yeah, we've got plenty of options and I got plenty of time. I'm gonna keep doing that. Okay, let's see. We'll investigate this other spawn point here, or nest point. This is very like Deep Rock Galactic in that sense. I know that, you know, Vampire Survivors has a little bit of this as well, but definitely feels a little bit closer to that. Yeah, terrible on your wallet. I know, Mako. It's tough with the amount of games that came out. Like, you know, sometimes I get lucky and they're sent to me, and I'm grateful for that, right? To be able to check it out. But yeah, I mean, most of the times spending the money on like a brand new release can be tough, especially like when there's 2 or 3 in a week, which can suck. Like this week's been funny. Like there was actually more that released this week that I ended up having to buy than even on some of the bigger release weeks, you know, the bigger titles. Because there was this game, there was, I guess Dragon Age happened last week, but, you know, there was this game this week, which is not that expensive. There's Lego Horizon. There was Horizon Remaster, which was only $10 if you already owned that to do the upgrade. And then there was that new, what was it? The Turtles game that was on iPhone. And then I didn't even buy like Metal Slug Tactics, which I really think looks good. And the Metal Slug franchise has definitely gotten better with some of the newer games that they've been releasing. It feels a little bit more unique. Okay, big wave. Get him out of here. Looks like I got to attack this thing. There we go. Raise max health. Let's do that. Upgrade the water blade. Yeah, I would love to have played Dragon Quest 3 and check that out for a little bit. I don't think I'd have played through the game though. And that's where I kind of look at it, like, will I ever play through a game? That's kind of how I pick and choose. And if they're too long, it becomes like really like tough to do that. But now that it'll be streaming, that'll be a different story. Right? If I continue to increase the amount of streaming time and stuff like that, then I'll be, yeah, let's do like a 30-hour, 40-hour RPG. Oh, did I not? I don't have my... I've got, what, 2, 3 more levels before the next evolution? I think I gotta upgrade before I can get my next ultimate. Okay. Water blade, let's do the wave. There we go. It is. So every upgrade is when you refresh your ultimate. That's what I thought it was, but the only thing I don't see is like a dodge. There's no dodge like to escape at all. Yeah, they're everywhere. I gotta go find some food if there's any to be had. There's some cherries. Just being able to spend 40 hours on it. Oh, I know. Yeah, I'm with you on the slowly chipping away. Like that's what I did with like Elden Ring, and it wasn't. It was long, but I mean, like it wasn't. It wasn't like Final Fantasy VI long, right? Like that's. Yeah, that's how I think it is. Just it's unfortunate. I mean, it was definitely even less time when when my kid was young and still lived at home. It was like we'd play Lego. That's what we ended up doing. That's the kind of games that we would just sit there and play. First-person shooters like Doom or something like that. I would end up playing in the evenings when they would go to bed or whatever. But yeah, I mean, like between kids and work and family, all of that, like your wife, just partners or whoever, you just end up like having no time to play video games. Oh, so we finally get the Platypus. Okay, that's our next upgrade. It doesn't heal them, which is unfortunate. I was kind of hoping you got like a full heal, because I'm just getting wrecked. Oh. I'm trying to get away, but I'm also trying to grab the food. Oh yeah, 7 and 5. Yeah, that's busy time. They're just getting into kind of the sports thing, or activities and stuff like that. But yeah, like they're also still able to spend a lot of time at home. Yeah, I know. I went through all that. There's light on the other side of the tunnel, I guess. Oh, what's this? Something's thrown an error. How do I get rid of that? Oh, that was my stream recording, I bet. I always try to make a backup stream. Like we had issues with the one on the Darkest Dungeon one where it like dropped out a couple times. So then I'll like upload the full thing on YouTube because I have the recording, but I think like that just crashed or something. I'll have to see why that is. It's probably because I did kick the PC earlier. And I probably broke like one of the external hard drives. I had like one of those human moments where you just like get so frustrated with something, you're like just done. Like whatever the damage is, doesn't matter. It's like feels so much better just to destroy something. I didn't destroy it, but I mean like I was at that point where it's like I would rather pay another $2,000 than let this thing survive. But I finally got it working right. It was that same audio issue again that we had on the stream on Saturday. And I was like, where is this coming from? This should be done. But there was like another round of updates from Microsoft last night. And I knew I shouldn't have taken them, but it's kind of like, well, sometimes you don't know what they actually are. And you're like, it could be bad. Especially if they put up two like updates to like Windows 11, like core drivers and stuff like that back to back. You know there's a problem. It's like, well, we probably should upgrade it. Then like everything else has like it's the waterfall effect or whatever you want to call it, like the domino effect. Everything just starts to crap out. What is this now? So this is the boss. Okay. God, can't get away from anything. That really... Oh, there he is. I thought it was the other guy, but we got two like big guys. I didn't like manage them pretty well. I don't think we'll be doing a full run on this. On this run, or on this try. Because I'm dealing with two, like a mid-boss and like the end boss at the exact same time. Sure. No. Okay. I need to do some damage to him. killing me though. I really need health. Or I need to like build up my health again. I forgot that I do have some of that. There we go. More health. More health. Armor. Yeah, it's hard to stop and like fight this guy. Okay, give him a little damage. Nope. I'm trying to get in close, but he's murdering me. Uh-oh, uh-oh. A swarm would have been good, like my ultimate. He's about halfway done though. If I don't screw around, we might be able to beat him. I guess that other boss, oh, that was bad. I guess that other boss took off, or like died. Okay, I've got to run for a bit, just to make some health back. Oh, shoot. Which way are we going? Oh, yeah, of course. That Void Bastards game is great. Yeah, no, Void Bastards is an excellent game. Like I said, when I first found that one, man, we played that on a live stream. For a company that I was working for. We were doing the social side and did live streams for games and stuff like that. And that was the first day I played that. We played it for like 2 hours or 3 hours on that stream. And I was like really impressed with it. I was like, oh, this is really good. And then we ended up doing that for another stream that was for more of like the show that he and I did on our own without doing it for a company or an employee or, you know, like a client. So, oh, jeez. I can't get away. And played that for like another 3 or 4 hours. Like that was within the same day, like 24-hour period. And yeah, that game was really fun. I heard the latest one, not necessarily direct spin-off or direct in a franchise version, but what is it? Wild Bastards? I heard that's just as good. I can't even get close to this boss right now. This is crazy. I can't even get near him. Like he's down below half health, but I can't stop. I can't like get to the point where like there's nothing coming at me. Fortified band, so defense goes up. Yeah, I don't want that barrier. Guess we can do healing. If I could get him just to kind of come around faster. There he is. There's not a ton of stuff. Well, I spoke too soon. I'm down to about a quarter. And I need to build up health if I can. Oh, now we can get a cherry. Is there anything else I could be doing? Raise max health. That's only going to give me... I kind of need it, though. Fortify band. Fortify band. Yeah, lunchbox. Okay, that's about the max that we get. And that didn't give me much. I think I just gotta keep running if I can. Yeah, there's no dodge in this though, so you're kind of getting hit and you can't get away from it. And I didn't raise my rejuvenation, health rejuvenation high enough, I think is the problem. Oh, yeah, that sucked. I just couldn't get away from him. So we were able to go through all the evolutions, and then we were able to get the boss to come out of the stage boss. It's a decent amount of stuff. Okay. Yeah, there was just no way to get away from it. Yeah, we ran out of space on that recording. Yeah, I'll have to figure that out. Probably destroyed a hard drive. Did we unlock anything though? Yeah, we did. This is what I was waiting to see. So a digital egg. But how to capture this Temtem, beat the point on the map at the 3-minute mark on any map. Okay. Yeah, it's unfortunate you can't do like you can't easily test out the multiplayer. Otherwise, I'd be definitely all for that. Essentially, all you can do is create a party and then throw up your just number to see if anybody chooses, but I highly doubt that. We'll wait a second, just see. Maybe somebody's like randomly running through and they see it. I don't know. Because I know nobody's watching that's on my friends list that, you know, is like working at this time of the day or not doing something. Yeah, if you want to try Nothing Self, if you've got the game. Yeah, that's the codes there on the screen. Let's see if we can test out the multiplayer. I'd love to try it. Appreciate it, though. I'm going to have to open my door. That means the dogs come in, so give me a second. It's getting warm in here. Yeah, it got a little warm. Oh, no rush. Yep, we got plenty of time. Anarchy Reigns, how are you? How's your day going? Is it ending or kind of midday or starting? Yeah, I'll have to see why we ran out of space. Hey, there we go. Cookie pack. I think we'll probably just go with the two of us rather than try and get a third. I think you can have 4, isn't it? Is it just 3 or 4? I guess it's 3. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and run it right now. So choose stage, gotta do that. Oh, we can do the next one. Okay, maybe that's because you had unlocked that. Let's see. Share experience. Sure. Because I think what that is, that's going to be like the group collects the experience and then we divvy it up versus each individually getting it. What is it, like the Diablo style? The old Diablo style or Warcraft? It'll be interesting to see how well this goes, because again, Starlink is not the greatest. But yeah, this is kind of cool. I like it. Alright, so we get our individual things. So it does pause for me and I don't take damage. That's kind of cool. So they'll probably be the exact same on your end, nothing self, is that you won't take damage when you do upgrades. Can we break these? Yep. Now I wonder if we'll get like healing items and things like that. And we can go like wherever we want. Like we can completely go away from each other. It just shows like where you're at. That's kind of cool. I don't think I ever tested the Spell Mage. I think that's the one that had co-op. I forget what it was called, but I don't think I even tested that one in co-op. Oh. But because the way they do co-op also, I don't think there's going to be any issue with the Steam Deck doing it. Because there's no, like, server involved. Let's see, increase. There we go. So there's a cherry. I wonder if it put one for me and one for you up. Oh, we both got to stand on it to make it happen, I see. Nice. Water blade. Key field. There we go. Oh, you found them. There's another one over here, I think. Let's see. Damage, melee. I think that's what that indicator means. So there's fruit down there. There's also these where we have to both stand on it. The control zones. Be a little too much for me to hang around. Go get some food. There we go. Capacitor. Increase the duration of techniques. There we go. See where you're at this way. Oh, you were on a different one. I was waiting at the other one. I see. That was my fault. Okay, what do we have to do here? Do we have to break the eggs out? Oh, oh, oh. Oh, I died before I could get it. That was on me. So then you keep going. Oh, Okay, so you got to capture it by in the same area. Oh, no, I was able to come back. Oh, sweet. I'm sure you brought me back. Thank you. So this is how you get the new characters. Okay. Where'd you head to? Up this way? Oh, now we got a third one. Oh, no, that's the boss. Oh, oh, he's a little tough. Oh, he caught me again. Oh, I see how it is. So, like, I'm there, and if you run over and you stay in the certain area for long enough, then I'll come back. Yep, you're just sitting there like, now we're both back. Or now I'm back in, but okay. Okay. I won't try to die anymore. I was just trying to figure out, like, how would we end up doing that? So now I see. It's kind of like capture the flag to bring somebody back. Okay, I'm going to get out of his way. Go find some health. Oh, I can't even get to that. There we go. Health. Oh, God, they all gang up on you in those little waypoints. Or little, targeting sectors, like where he's targeting at. Let's see. Fluid barrier, hydro turbine. Oh, here's another one down here. Yeah, it's kind of, I mean, it's a neat way to do it. I actually like this. It does feel so much like that Pokemon Rumble, I think it was. That's what it reminds me a lot of. Okay, I see what you're trying to take on. That helped out a little. Let's see, can we get him? Oh, he does a lot of damage. There we go. All that work you did. Oh, so we each get our own individual boxes too? Oh, I'll try to get you. I see you there. Let me see if I can get my oh, I was trying to run away. That was mine. The Starlink is Starlinking. Yeah, it's definitely fun. No, that was very fun. Appreciate that. I like that. That definitely works out pretty well. So I'm going to back out. I'm going to jump out of the co-op really fast here. I want to look at something. So yeah, so there's the new character. Yeah, Starlink does its Starlink stuff, and it does take things down like that. I was trying to save you, though, but I was just, like, getting decimated in that corner. I couldn't run away. Okay, and then each character has different different enemies. That's what it looks like to me. Oh, and he has a dash. This is like more digitized and stuff like that. Different enemy types. All right, Mako Eyes, thanks for stopping in. Have a good day. Hologram. Now, did you already unlock that one? The new character that I got? Nothing Self? Let's see. We're going to do enhancement. Tornado. Oh, wow. You just got that as well. So we unlocked that equally at the same time. Okay. I was just curious, like, if that was like a different character for you or if it was the same character. Because I know it said, like, if you do that within 3 minutes or something, then you would be able to unlock that egg or crack the egg or whatever it was. Oh, and it gave you 2 eggs in the first level. Oh, see, I didn't get any eggs on any of them. Oh, but I didn't finish the boss. That's right. I died to him. So, okay. But yeah, the enemies you're unique. It looks like there's certain enemies that are unique to this guy. Or maybe I just didn't see them or I forget them, but I thought they were different. Didn't pay attention, I guess. Let's see, where else was this down here? Yeah, but the multiplayer, I like that. That's different. Oh, wait, something here? No. Oh, that's just like where the tornado is going to happen. Let's see. Fire, tornado, data burst. Increase some damage. So certain things are identical, but then there's like the different weapon types. The dash that this character has. Because I was saying, like, I thought there would be dash on the other ones, but it wasn't. Does it have a special? Oh, he's much faster when you hit the ultimate. The ultimate runaway. There we go. Yeah, this is not bad being able to dash out of like the way, but it doesn't build up fast. Maybe you can do that separately. Through the crowd. Yeah, the overall idea, everything like that they did for this makes a lot of sense. Like it's using all the like unique things about Temtem or, you know, Pokemon clones. Lots of not customization, but lots of differences between the classes. I guess we can go classes. And then that multiplayer, I don't know, that was kind of interesting. I could see just sitting down with people randomly jumping in. It's a shame there's no lobby system though. Obviously for a $10 game. I mean, I know there's games that are free to play, but I mean, I think this mechanic is probably going to be more based on, or this, you know, the business model for this is based more on like expansion packs. Stuff like that. New DLC characters rather than anything else. let's see. Do we want to try the Legion Go for the next 20 minutes? Let's do that. Give me a minute. I'm going to switch over, and I won't, the stream will stay up. I'm just going to turn the Legion Go on, see if we can get it running and see how it works. All right, let's see if that worked this time. Because it was turned on. So let's see, Legion Go is right here. It's not there yet. And I'm wondering if it's not the capture card. Right? Because I should be able to bring it up here. What would be causing that? Let me try. I'm just going to try this. We'll see if plugging it in does anything. Because I think it's a capture card issue. Because I have 3 different capture cards on this PC. And every once in a while it gets into this thing where it doesn't know the resolution. Let's see if we deactivate that and activate it again. There we go. That's what it was. Weird. So this is the Legion Go. So let's get this up and running. So this runs, probably it can run that Temtem Swarm, probably at like, I have it set to like 1920 by 1080. It can go all the way up to 2560 by 1600, I think it is. But I'm not sure you're going to get, if you go up to 2560, I don't think you're going to get the same performance. Okay. Audio issue. Hoping that goes away. Let's see. I still hear it. Yeah, that's something to do with. It's not the mic making it, I don't think. I think that's the capture card. Let's see if it if I can get that to stop really fast. And I can probably turn that down at least. There we go. Let's turn that down. And let me see if I can deactivate and reactivate that card again. It's something to do with like the amount of capture cards that I use for doing like this type of thing, this like type of setup. I still hear it cracking. Yeah, the egg mechanic, I do like that. Nothing stuff. I think that's kind of cool. It definitely feels like the mechanic that should be in this type of game, right? Yeah, unfortunately, it just likes to be stubborn when you have to pull that capture card out, like to get it to like I had to do that to get it to show. It starts this staticky audio thing, and sometimes you can fix it, other times you can't do it. I'm going to try pulling it one more time. We'll see if it will do it, but there's the game. Yeah, it's like, it almost like, I don't know what it does to the audio. It does something weird. Okay, I pulled it. Let's just see. Now we'll try replugging it in. See if it'll make a difference. But then it's like, well, will it even start working? All right, let's do it this way. Deactivate and activate. I'm still here doing it. Sometimes it even like will stop after a minute, but yeah, it's not horrible. I mean, this is realistically what I'm just trying to show is like how well is this going to run. Let's throw the oh, that's horrible. That sounds like crap. I got to go back in and try to figure out what caused that. Let's see. I'm going to try to get these controllers to wake up. There's one. Now they're not even going to work. Okay. Let me do this one more time. Yeah, you can even hear it on the desktop. Well, that's okay. Let's just take a look, and we'll see what this looks like, and then I think I'll probably call it about 2 o'clock. So in about 15 minutes, because I got to get everything ready for the Lego Horizon stream and all that stuff tomorrow, and I got to record these videos and stuff like that. So I got plenty of stuff to do. And that audio is now, it's just one of those things where I want to fix this before tomorrow, so we're not dealing with that. I can't even bring up the performance screen on the, yeah, I don't know what's going on. I can't even bring up like the performance screen. Let's try it this way. Something's not enjoying itself or playing ball here. Could be the Legion Go itself, because it won't even there it goes. Now it's finally going to bring this up. It wouldn't even bring up its own like this is the problem. I mean, in terms of like all of these portable devices, the Steam Deck is like far superior in it's an actual like OS that's running like a console experience. The Legion Go is just this horrible experience of Windows trying to run on the device with all of its issues, and then they're trying to like have Steam or whatever their solution is run like the console layer, and it just goes from bad to worse at some point. Sometimes it's fine, sometimes it's not that bad, but there's nothing like the Steam Deck in terms of like usability. Yeah, because this thing's not... I'm going to try one more thing. Let's just try rebooting the whole machine. Buckshot. Oh, hey, thank you. Nothing self. Appreciate it. Yeah, definitely. We'll do that. I mean, all the money goes right back into the stream. So appreciate it. Hopefully you can make it. Thank you for that super chat. It's a very fun Saturday stream where like just give away tons of games, things like that. Why did that show the Steam logo like that? That was weird. I never saw that before, but yeah, I appreciate that. And so will the audience. Definitely. Everybody enjoys. It's a good community. You know, try to make it entertaining, try to like give out tons. Like I said, we average about, I don't know, 6 keys a week in terms of like that show. So it's definitely fun. Buckshot, we'll see how that one goes. You know, I was kind of like a little bit worried about doing that one just because of the, I don't know. It's just me, you know, kind of the whole idea about the game. But it was funny. I had a chance to sit down with Critical Reflex, the company that published it, and we talked about that. And they were like, "Yeah, we didn't know what it was going to do when it came out, but we knew like the game was good. We could see like, okay, we've got a good chance with this one." Did it power back up? And obviously, it's for the $2.99 or whatever the Steam key costs. It's done well, right? In that sense, so they've been really happy about it. But a lot of their lineup is very much in the same like kind of gritty, almost PlayStation 1 looking games. I don't know how. Yeah, everybody was talking about that, like, you know, having the ability to do multiplayer was going to be something interesting because of like the God, that noise is still there. Let's see if I can just get this done so we can take a look at this. There we go. Now, will it even bring up the information that we want? But everybody was like, "Oh, with Liar's Bar, that one kind of is similar in a way, but it's, you know, it's got its differences." But I mean, in general, yeah, I haven't played the multiplayer yet, but I'm definitely looking at it. I want to play Liar's Bar. I was thinking like that would be another one that would be fun to do on like that Saturday stream, right? In that sense, so that may be another one coming down the road that it could be the following week. It just depends, right? Like what other games we've done. Some of the styles of like bullet hell, you know, roguelikes. So I did like, what was it, Deep Rock Galactic Survivor, I think, and that was pretty fun. Still worked fine. Like I just come up with ways that we can do the key giveaways that make sense. You know, that fit like the idea. So yeah, it was a good time. So we've had like many different types of games. We could even do like a Dark Souls style or like some kind of Souls like or Souls clone, right? In terms of like deaths and things like that. It would have to be probably like Bloodborne's Dungeons or something like that, right? An idea where it could be quick. Yeah, I don't know why the Legion Go is just refusing, and I think it's the capture card. It's refusing to show like the capture device itself, like the frames per second. And I've seen this, so let's just take a look at it. We'll see how it looks. It'll be at 1080p, so it'll look a little bit better than the Steam Deck. I'm gonna guess that it's gonna run 60 frames per second. I'll have the full video though up, you know, like I said, probably late today, early tomorrow for it, so it'll show the performance. But I'm gonna guess it's gonna run 60 frames per second. But yeah, Liar's Bar would be fun. I could definitely see doing that. There's a couple other ones that I've looked at too. Oh, man, that noise. Bingle Bingle. I don't know if you've ever heard of that. That's kind of like a roulette, like roguelike. It's like one of those like gambling, non-gambling games, right? But it's based on roulette. There's like a claw machine one coming out. I forget what the name of it was. I showed it. It's an indie game. It's like it's like a claw machine roguelike. Kind of fun. Yeah, so this should be on high as well. Yep, reflections, all of that stuff is in there. This feels just like it was running on the 4090. So I'm going to guess that we're easily at 60 frames per second at 1080p on this device. That's the one benefit. I mean, I would love to take and put like a Steam Deck OS build, like a Linux OS build or Steam OS on the Legion Go and just keep it like that. But I want to be able to show like what a Windows PC portable device looks like and like the Steam Deck looks like. But yeah, this Lenovo should have taken and just run with Steam OS. God, that audio. Bingle, pretty cheap. Most of them are, right? It might have been $14.99, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I looked at that one. We were going to do that one. What was the last? So Inscription, and then I forget what other one I had done. Oh, Balatro, Inscription. Then there was the one that was like the blackjack. The name escapes me. But then I was going to do Bingle Bingle, but then we got on to trying some other stuff because people are like, well, why don't we play something that looks, a little bit better than like pixel art, maybe something a little bit different. So then did Deep Rock Galactic, and then Darkest Dungeon, which was last week. This week's the Buckshot Roulette. But yeah, kind of like that, right? Or sorry, yeah, Buckshot Roulette, yeah. Yes, Dungeons and Degenerate Gamblers was the one after Balatro that I played. So yeah, before Inscription, we played that one. That was fun. Stream's cutting out. Yeah, it's about that time. Starlink's telling me, hey, it's time to call it a day. It'll come right back, but it's one of those things where it just goes on and off. But I will have the videos coming out for this later today, so we'll show like the performance on Steam Deck OLED for this game, as well as the Lenovo Legion Go with like the information and all that stuff. So I will start getting that stuff ready, and then I will be back tomorrow. And as far as I know, if the stream is still up, let me look at Steam really fast. As far as I know, Lego Horizon is going to launch at like 9 in the morning. But let me verify that. That was the only thing that I was waiting on, is when that launches. God, and I got to fix that whole machine. Luckily, like recording the videos for the Steam Deck and the Legion Go have nothing to do with this streaming PC. This guy is its own problem. So in 18 hours, so 18 hours from 2 is going to be 17 hours? It's always weird. I think it's going to be 17 hours at 2 o'clock. So that'll be like 7 a.m. I think is when it unlocks. So whenever it unlocks, I'll be up and running on on Lego Horizon. So yeah, that should be pretty quick. But that one, we'll definitely try to play through a good bit of the game tomorrow. I've got the day set aside to play that one. So as long as Starlink holds up, that'll keep going. But I'm going to try to fix this so it'll record the whole thing. So like, if there's any part where the stream goes down, the recording's there, and then I can just upload all of that. So we have kind of like a longer playthrough. Or I've heard the game is pretty short. I've heard it's like 10 hours or less. So we might even be able to play through the whole thing tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. But I do appreciate everybody for hanging out. And again, thank you for the super chat. Nothing self. We'll definitely put that to a couple keys and give some more away on the Buckshot Roulette stream. So appreciate everybody for hanging out. Thank you again for joining, even though it's a little funky today with all of the stuff. But yeah, I will be back tomorrow morning. Just if you haven't already, you can follow the Steam group if anybody wants to do that. I keep everything up to date over there as well. And also, it just makes it easier if you do join for any Steam events or anything like that, then it's easier to give away the keys in that sense, because usually it's within the group, and then I can friend whoever it is, and then I can just send you the key directly. If you're on Twitch, it works out pretty well because I can whisper the key right away, so that makes as good of sense. But the Steam group also has a lot more information, so I'll drop that into chat. This is the Steam group, so if anybody wants to join, you're more than welcome. And yeah, I just keep a lot of information up on there so people can find that white on white chat looks horrible. I need to fix that. That's another thing. I won't be using this one probably. I liked it. It was kind of cool for this game, but I need to change the overlay and everything. So we'll get a different one. But yeah, appreciate everybody for stopping in. Thank you for the super chat as well. And definitely I will catch you guys tomorrow. But until then, have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you then.